Shyamalama. Dandal, dandal. Naeem, I am ready when you guys are ready to come. Huh? Tirupati Garu, formal invitation to you to come to the stage.
Okay, hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Lamakan and welcome to this special event. Me and Anand were contemplating to have this event for a long time, and being the Christmas season and we have the seasonal holidays, so Anand said that let's do it. So the time has come. So thank you so much, Anand, for coming all the way from Delhi to have this event. This is going to be uh, the concert come discussion, and we are trying to experiment with, in between some dialogue. So he's going to sing, and in between his teacher Tirupataya, who has taught to thousands of students across Telangana, and he will be in conversation with Anand. So thank you once again, everybody. The books are available. You can purchase them. The author will be there after the concert and discussion. You can get it signed. So I will hand over the stage to Anand for his concert. Over to you, Anand. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naeem. Your name rhymes with Jai Bhim. So Jai Bhim to everybody first. I'm really happy, more than honored and other such big words, to be singing here. And especially to have my first guru whom I met by accident, and the person responsible for it, my mother is also there. When I sang here in February, she couldn't come. So some of you must be wondering, when did I learn to play the veena? If somebody who knows music will know I'm not playing it. I'm just playing with it instead of playing it. There's a difference between playing the veena and playing with the veena. So I'm not going to use this side of the veena at all. I'm biased towards this big fat uh, tumba which is producing this sound. I'm used to my tanpura, and when I was sitting at my mother's house last 2 days, I couldn't resist but stroking the string of this and seeing where it was in relationship to that is a C. Sa, ga, ga. And I decided to use it like a swar mandal. So it has 7 strings. So I've tuned it to what I want. Yesterday, I thought I will sing Yaman today because this produced a certain Rishabh and a Gandhar, and today it's doing this. And for all this madness, of course, I owe a lot to my mother who dragged me to this man who's sitting on stage. Please allow him to relax. He's been offered a chair. He's 81, 82, I think, and he has touched the lives of so many thousands of people with music. He started with me with Sarali Varsa, Janta Varsa, the basics. And I learned literally by accident. I was a BA first year student of Nizam College. Accident as in, uh, I drove a car I shouldn't have been driving and rammed it into something. And then this was on the Warangal Hyderabad road. And after that, my father was severely angry with me. The car was totaled. It happened in a Naxal area, and my father was the Kakatiya Gramina Bank chairman. And then I didn't know what to do. I was staring at the walls. I was fighting with, I was not eating. So my mother said, since you have killed a lot of Rafi songs and whatever, I used to be obsessed with trying to sing Ilayaraja songs, Rafi songs, whatever, film music. I didn't know what a raga is. So she took me to Tirupataya, who set me on a course. He told me whom to learn. It was summer holidays, 2 months, 1 month, I don't remember. Then I kept going back to him a few times. He gave what is called the base, a foundation. I wasn't thinking of caste or any such thing then. And much later, I didn't know Tirupataya's caste back then. But now I'm obsessed with caste. So that's why I stopped singing. I learned music with two other gurus in Hyderabad. I need to mention them. Bala Subramanya Bhagavatar and Panduranga Sharma. Those two were Brahmins. Tirupataya sir was not. Does it make a difference if somebody as a publisher of Navyana is saying that makes the whole difference? Uh, so here I am having returned to music through a circuitous route of finding Hindustani and through Kabir. The reason I'm here with Kabir is because one of my artist friends, Venkat Raman Singh Sham, who is a Gond, Pradhan Gond Adivasi artist from Bhopal, he called me, तुम गधे हो, इतना अच्छा संगीत आता है तो वो ब्राह्मण संगीत नहीं गाना है तो फिर कुछ और गाओ ना। दुनिया भर में इतना अच्छा चीज है, कुमार गंधर के पीछे पड़े हो, भीमसेन जोशी को सुनते हो, सलामत अली खान को सुनते हो, तो है ना, इतना सारा है, यू कैन सिंग समथिंग। देन आई स्टार्टेड विद कबीर। he told me go buy a tanpura. I had actually literally physically ruined my tanpura, broken it, and then said I'm not singing. So that was the bhang in my life, also caused by thinking about caste and my inability to think of a way of singing by not being Brahminical. I associated the whole thing with some kind of Brahminism, but I think I was wrong, and I needed to do that break so that I can return with a different sense and a sensibility. And that has happened over 10 years of work on the book on Kabir actually. So it was in 2014 that I started singing. 2018 I found my current guru, Ustad Wasifuddin Dagar, 20th generation of, it's a big legacy of saying 20 generations of unbroken Drupad singing, Dagar Bani. And here I'm still an outsider to all these things and to everything that I do. And it's only when I'm inside a raga that I feel some comfort, as to say, there's no judgment. So I'll try to present, since I learned Dagarbani, as kind of a Dagarbani alap. I hope you'll give me some patience, and then we will see how it unfolds. Alap is a conversation, and it is formless. It's nirgun. So with all your permission, let me formally begin. Thank you again. And we will have a conversation about what I sing. I have a broad plan. He asked me what I was going to sing. I think it got decided by this Veena today taking a, yeah, it took a, Tan nan 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 tan tan tananan tan tan nan tan nan nan tan nan 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 tan nan 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 tan nan 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 tan dan nan 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 nan
Tan na na na. Nan nan tan 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 tan. The beautiful challenge here is all the noise. You have to see how focused you can be. Turn the tractor. Even the mixer, blender, all these make music. You see, tan tan tan. इसका और बढ़ा सकते हो, सुना ही नहीं गया है ना ये। tan nan 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 tan na na nan na na nan 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 tan bullet type sounds, you know. Dhamak, all these things are taken from life. All music techniques are not written exactly in Shastras. Like playing with water. Nan nan tan nan 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 Ta-na-na, dan, 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 dan. tan an hum tan ang ang tan ang nan tan
So in the south, this is corresponds to Kamavardhini, or it's called Pantuvarali. In the north, the treatment is slightly different. I came up with this composition for him actually in Yaman, but then this today it decided it has to be Puriya Danishti, so I have to improvise. Much of raga is improvisation.
My mother name, I'll tell you a brief autobiographical story. Why my mother did not, she came with a veena after being married as almost a child. She was 17 years old, married to a 28, 27-year-old, my father, who is no more. And it's an arranged marriage, and then they said, off with your veena. A person playing an instrument is also called the equivalent of the word in Tamil they use is Tevdiya. So it's a terrible thing to play a musical instrument for a Brahmin woman. So my mother's veena was kept dusty in a corner, and she had this great yearning for learning. What Pule would say, education will change. Educate, agitate, organize. My mother was agitating, educating without knowing she is fighting Brahminism. Because her very desire to learn, even do a BA or BCom, will make her equal to my father. So he said, you can't study. So she had to wait till we flew the nest. As in, I went to BA for a hostel, my brother left for hostel. So then, thoda jagah khali hua, ghar mein. Then the father would say, chalo. I mean, this is a culture which also calls MS Subbulakshmi as a Tevdiya. That's what my mother, one of my gurus also would call. That is very unfortunate, but that is the kind of caste society we live in. So even for a Brahmin woman to play music at a certain time, like people like D.K. Patammal are pioneers in terms of for a woman to come out on stage and sing. My mother was not aspiring for the stage. All she was after was Vidya. So the reason she is in this song is because of this. So she has now become a guru. She has produced hundreds of, she's a student of Tirupataya also. And some Veena person in first guru is also there in Warangal. And she has learned from many gurus. And after we left, and after my father kind of took a voluntary retirement and he was home, and then her learning increased, and then I moved distantly away from my family. I married out of caste, there were problems at home, and she was pursuing Veena. So what holds my mother and me together more than anything is music. And that's a path that she could herself follow with much difficulty. Even there, I don't know if you have finished your degree, doctorate. She is very good in theory, she knows stuff. So for me, the reason to be singing her in her presence, she's sitting there, not here, but she is there in the song. So she's there in my heart. He mamma kodu kunaya he mam he mamma He mamma, oh. who don't know Telugu, Koduku means, you know, Hoshan. I'm also Hoshan's Koduku. All the madness comes from many people around me. Hey, mom. Hey, mom. Kodu naiya tirupa no vaya tirupa. My mother immediately asked, Tirupataya Garu, Tirupataya Guru అని పెట్టకుండా తిరుపతయ్య అంటావేంటి? ఆయన పేరులోనే అయ్యా ఉంది. తర్వాత తీరు తీరూప, తమిళ్లో తీరు తీరు తీరూప తిరు తీరూప గురు తీరూప. Any place with the name Thiru portends to an old Tamil origin, and most of these places were Jain and Buddhist sites which have been claimed by Brahminism. Like they took music and said this is ours. They wrote some books and said this is Shastra. People create music. Who created Raga, Puriya, Dhanashri? General intellect of people. Then you can write theory. It also helps me to understand. If you say what re, what ga, people understand. There are two kinds of re's, two kinds of gas, many kinds of gas, many kinds of re. So all this has to be learned, and classical music is nothing but repeatedly doing something. That's what my ustad says, Ustad Vasituddin Dagar Sahab. Carpentry is also classical. You should know how to make a beautiful, how to keep doing something, repeat. Like you might have heard I was repeating. What is there to this raga? So the raga is over if you go up and down, but it's not about just going up, the repetition, like in your sadi, like in your weaving. It is the repetition that makes a body something. Our body is full of repetition too. Our lives are full of repetition. We get up, do certain things every day, morning to evening. Routine. So similarly, I used to think, what is this? And I gave this up. So I returned to this again. दागर के सागर में एक नैया, दागर के सागर में एक नैया, दागर के सागर में, दागर ने सागर में एक नैया. देखो नाचे, देखो नाचे तातई थैया, दागर के सागर में एक नैया, दागर के सागर में एक नैया, दागर के सागर में एक नैया. Dagar is the person I learned from. So in that sagar, I'm a small naiya. Naiya means a boat. Dagar ke sagar mein ek naiya, दागर के सागर में एक नैया. देखो नाचे, देखो नाचे तातई थैया, दागर के सागर में एक नैया. देखो नाचे तंग तंग थई, पोनवन तिरुम्ब वंदानैया. This is the lyric with 3 languages. We started with Telugu. Now the fast tempo is moving to Tamil also. పోనవన్ తిరుంబ, పోయినోడు మళ్ళీ వచ్చినోడు. పోనవన్ తిరుంబ వందానయ్య, పోనవన్ తిరుంబ వందానయ్య, పోనవన్ తిరుంబ వందానయ్య, పోనవన్ తిరుంబ వందానయ్య, పోనవన్ తిరుంబ போனவன் திரும்ப வந்தானையா போனவன் திரும்ப வந்தானையா जय भीम गावे आनंद गवैया जय भीम गावे जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय 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 भीम गावे आनंद गवैया जय भीम गावे आनंद गवैया जय भीम गावे आनंद गवैया जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय 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 भीम जय 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 भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय 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 भीम 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 जय 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 भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय 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 भीम जय 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 भीम जय भीम गावे जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय 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 भीम जय भीम गावे प्लीज मोर कंटिन्यू जय भीम गावे जय भीम गावे जय भीम गावे आनंद जय भीम So shall I sing something? This was not in the notebook. So why is it called notebook? Well, it is. Kabir is somebody who you can't find in a book. So what is the reason I also found working so much on Baba Sahib Ambedkar? One of the things you learn is in his childhood he wouldn't get food till he recited Abhangs, till he knew the Bhagavad Gita through Marathi, Gyaneshwari, almost by rote. And every day he would get food from his father only if he recited these things. So singing, and he was fond of playing the tabla as a young man. And he organized these baitaks, as they are called, of singing abhangs and a whole range of other things. He was born into a Kabirpanthi family. So I'm not trying to find a justification for going there, because he gives up all this, right? He gives up all this and moves on. And yet, when he's running his newspapers, he'll put abhang from Tukaram and from Jnaneshwar on the masthead of his newspaper. Why would he do that? Until the last, he believed Jnaneshwari was the greatest poem ever written. All you Hindi people keep talking about Tulsidas, but he is not good. He had Marathi pride. He was saying and Jnaneshwari is a Brahmin. So how do you reconcile these? What is a contradiction? And what is life without contradictions? So for me, and I find a lot of Dalits who happen to be singers. I mean, if you look at classical music, it was not something that was aggressively pursued by the Brahmin classes till independence movement and before that. Before that, old texts tell you that to sing and earn a living is a low caste activity, right? So the people who danced and sang for a profession were not considered respectable. They would belong to what my teacher here, Ailaya, would call Dalit Bahujan communities. And it is so, Kishori Amonkar to all this. Then that transitions. Then there is a capture. Then there is a recapture. Tiruvayar, Bangalore, Nagaratnamal struggles to, and then she is kept out of that whole place. Suji Taru was a women writing in India features all that. So when we did our MA and BA, all these ideas of what am I singing, what should I be singing, clashed with what I was singing. And then something else happened after I found Kabir. So should I offer a Kabir now? Do you want to ask any question right now, or want to talk about the book, or should I sing a? I haven't sung anything yet from Kabir as such. So this is a kind of way of thinking with Kabir. Even this bandish that I sang. If Kabir was there, he would also say Jai Bhim today. So I have to say Jai Bhim. That's the spirit with which this book has been done. I forgot to introduce Narahari here on the Tanpura. I found him through 2 years ago. I came here for a concert. Thank you. And last year he came. I came for my Ustad's concert, and he came to play the Tanpura. Since then I got his number, and last time I sang here February also he came. Narahari here. So should we now do questions or more singing?
We'll have one or two questions,
Sure,
then
sure,
we can
sure,
get
sure,
into it. So, would you like to ask a question?
So, my question is, why did you choose? First of all, let me put a namaskar to all audience and Saab Aapko salam. So, I am very proud that today my student has reached heights of more than what I reached. So, so that's what any master will wish from a student. So in that way, I am very thankful to Lama Khan sir and all organizers for this. Before I speak anything, and my first question would be, why did you choose Kabir? Because this is the first ever great book. I think it will find a good place in the store of the. So definitely there is a lot of sense of humor in this book, and he has brought about a lot of things about Kabir and his music, his philosophy. Can I talk a little bit or
You can say what you want.
So first of all, let me introduce Kabir to the audience, those who do not know much about Kabir. I too did not know much until I started learning, started reading this. So Kabir, it seems, was adopted by Muslims, and the Hindus claimed that he was a Hindu because his thoughts were something like Vedantic. So Vedanta doesn't say that you have to pray a form, human form actually. Advaita says that this is Nirguna Brahma. So there is no form. Even Islam, Sufism, they will say that there is no form for a God. And Sufis thinking is very close to Hindus or Muslims. When you go to their abstract thinking, it will be same. So that is how Kabir was claimed equally by Hindus and also by Muslims. And he was also equally taken by Sikhs. So he was, the Guru Nanak was a follower of his thinking. They say that Kabir was the predecessor of Sikhism. So even Christ, even the absolute thinking by the Christians are not far away from Kabir's thinking. So in a way, Kabir మనకు వేమన తెలుగులో ఉన్నట్టుగా Kabir also talks about absolute. You have been wondering why he was singing so long for half an hour. So that is, I praise him for singing that. Maybe people, because he was singing without words, maybe we were not appreciating. Some maybe may not be appreciating, but this is the highest form of music. There is no words here. So Nadam in music, Carnatic music or Hindustan music is called Nada. Even what you say, Omkar in our so that is the highest form of the words are not important. It is the music or the words, the music, nadam, that is the sound. Sound is different from the words. So sound can exist without words. So that is how he is adapting, or he is trying to see the abstract through the nadam or this kind of sound. So that is the highest form of the music. So even all other forms are below this. That is the singing with words. So just as, for example, if you see the abstract God, abstract Nirguna Brahma, even Vedantas or even any religion says that is the highest form, absolute. Without form, it is the highest. With form, so Vishishta, Advaita, Advaita, they are considered to be for the a little bit of step down. So these are all, of course, controversial. I don't want to run into controversies, right? Because I am not a perfect thinker in the sense, because I am neither a perfect musician or a thinker or a philosopher. I have not reached to the levels of the language he has reached. And so
I have one
Yeah.
qualification to what he said. What this book does is try to rescue Kabir from this so-called Vedantism and this so-called Nirguna Brahma and all that. This book tries to tell you that there is so much Buddhism in Kabir that is the undertext. So there are suttas of Buddha which look like Kabir is translating into Hindi and singing. So this book takes the exercise of rescuing him from this whole old Hindu-Muslim debate. So it fronts the question of, for instance, I'm singing in praise of Tirupatayana Guru Ayya. Who is Kabir's guru? They claim it is Ramanand. How did Ramanand teach him? Ramanand refuses him. Just like any Brahmin, he will say, no, what kind of a person you are? I can't teach you. I'm proper, I teach only my kind. So Kabir is left without a guru. Classic Drona story, repeating itself. In India, it repeats itself even in University of Hyderabad. Everywhere where I studied, every place we have this Dronas sitting over, and we have Dronacharya awards also. So how can you take a guru as somebody who says, give me your thumb, you learn from me? The chances that an Ekalavya learned from a Drona is zero. Because that fellow is a forest dwelling fellow, he will know how to do bow and arrow from his uncle and father and mother and sister and whoever. He doesn't need to go to a Brahmin to learn. Right? It's like saying Ilayaraja's guru is Semmangudi. Not really. He went to everybody. He went to Balamurli more than anybody, Ilayaraja. But for me, the point here is with Kabir particularly. This is the story. You will find it in Amar Chitra Katha and his oldest 16th century chronicles. So Kabir says, Chalo, if you won't teach me, I'll somehow learn from you. And what is it? They'll give you mantra. What mantra? Rama mantra. Okay, fine. So he goes on a moonless night and lies on the ghat of Banaras, where this man goes like a ritual every morning to go bathe in the Ganga. And then accidentally his foot touches him in this darkness, his head. And then he says, Hey Ram, because he has because you say Ayo Rama, no? You also say Rama not for you say Ayo, for also that you say Rama. So he said something like that. And he says, this is my Guru Mantra. And it is reproduced in Kabir lore also as Guru Ramanand ne thokar dini. And his Gyan ki jadi gets open. So the kick on the foot, the kick of the foot on his head, the kick on his head makes him wise. So there's no teaching. Suppose he just kicked me on my head and told me, that's your music lesson. Will it come? So all these hogwash stories are given to us. My mother yesterday was asking when I was singing some Chokamela Abhang.
how did these people write like this? Did they come from child only? Nobody writes from childhood. All these are mythified stories because somebody wrote 5,000 songs or 50,000 songs. You're afraid of them. Nammalvar. Huh? How did he write so much? You will say he started as a child only. He started. So Vishwanathan type, Gukesh type, I suppose. But still, you'll have to go do the hard work of how to write in notation, how to write in perfect chandas. And they did all this. Lot of poets did it. And then you capture them and put under bhakti. So this book also says, just to add to what you said, the standard narrative is that he was both Hindu, Muslim, that this. But those words did not exist in 15th century. Nobody said you're a Hindu. Either people say, even today people don't say I'm a Hindu except for political reasons. My father raised me as a Brahmin. And I read why I'm not a Hindu. And then my mind got confused. So what? So the whole idea here for me, Tirupati Garu, is this tension between who can learn, who cannot learn. Sufi, other places, Sikhism took him. Later, Kabir became so popular that every religion wants him. So in Sikhism also they take only non-controversial lyrics. There are very ulatbasi lyrics. Everything happens ulta in Kabir sometimes. Mother is marrying son, that kind of songs are also there. Because he imagines a world which is completely upside down. So that Kabir, so the Kabir that I am trying to seek here is not historical Kabir or anything. Kabir as he is sung in the last 30-40 years by singers. And this is an oral tradition. He appears to us in Rajasthani, he appears to us in Malwa style. There is no particular Banarsi Hindi in which everybody here sings. Most of the singers I have translated for this book are from the Malwa region and from Madhya Pradesh mostly, some from Maharashtra side, Rajasthan a lot. So this is a composite Kabir, so much that we don't know who is Kabir. So I've also written some poems in Kabir's name. Huh.
Yeah. So now that you have spoken a lot about your, reflections on Kabir, would you like to sing a song of, especially some of those doha?
This is a fake Kabir, written by one Shiv Guru. He writes it in the name of Kabir kind of. It's a Nirguni song written by somebody who says, I went into Kabir's path. What is the path to Kabir? Write a good song, sing it, that's it. But it has to have those Nirgun values that you're talking about. There are songs which say, na Brahma, na Vishnu, exactly like 22 oaths of Ambedkar, there are at least half a dozen Kabir songs in this book. Rejection of Veda, rejection of Brahma, rejection of Vishnu, rejection of all these things, and say the place I'm going to doesn't have any of this nonsense. God is the biggest fiction human beings create. Cats and dogs far better off. They don't create any religion. We create religion. We also create ragas and claim, oh, I wrote this book and such things. बुरा तो जिन्हें ज्ञान की झड़ियाँ दई बुरा तो जिन्हें ज्ञान की झड़ियाँ दई वाही झाड़ी तो मने वाही झाड़ी तो मने लागी जो प्यारी अमृत रस की भरी गुरात ज्ञान की झड़ियाँ दई बुरा तो जिन्हें की घड़ियां घड़ी आया नगर में काया नगर में काया नगर में घर बंगला 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 काया नगर में घर बंगला Kaya Nagar ante the body is the city. Kaya Nagar mein Kaya Nagar mein ghar ki bangla 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 काया नगर में घर बंगला जहाँ बीच गुपत धरी गुरात गुरात जिन्हें ज्ञान This is the first Kabir song that I learned to sing without a guru. Back then I was Nigura, looking for a guru. Kanya nagar mein ghar bangla जा बीच गुपत धरी गुरात जिन्हें ज्ञान की झड़ियां दई पांचो नाग 2500 नागनी भगवान चलिए पांचो नाग 2500 नागिनी 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 पांचो नाग 2500 नागिनी सुंघत तुरत मरी गुरात more than nearly 70% of the song will make a reference to Guru. When Ambedkar is invited to give a speech in 1936 by Arya Samaj people, Jat Pat Todak Mandal, first he refuses, saying, you people will only accept a Brahmin. Varnanam Brahmano Guru. Among the Varnas, only Brahmins can be Gurus. So why are you calling me? You want my advice? Why are you calling me? You will. Then he gets disinvited because he is saying, put a dynamite to the Vedas and Shastras. Only then will caste go. There is no compromise with caste he will make. He is very clear. He will love Tukaram, he will love all these things. There is nothing wrong in loving good poetry. That doesn't make you a Hindu. He says, it's my misfortune to be born an untouchable. I shall not die as one. So Kaya Nagar mein ghar ek bangla Then Panch Nag Pachis. What are these Panch things? Panjo Nag. These are the five senses. Panjo Nag Pachiso Nagin 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 Pancho Pancho Nagin Pancho Nagin O Pancho Nagin Pachiso Nagin Sungata Turata Mari Gurat Jine Gyan Ki Jhadiyan आनी काल ने सब जग खाया आनी काली ने काली सब जग खाया. She gobbles up the three worlds. But it's a bit presumptuous to say Satguru देख के डर गई. The Guru is so strong as a figure. The word Guru, look at the meaning. It also means Guru Laghu. In Ayurveda, it means something that's strong, right? Something that has a stress. A syllable in language, Guru is there with there is a stress. Laghu is where there is a fall. Ani kaline sab jag khaya Satguru dekha dari गुरात जिन्हें ज्ञान की झड़ियां दई सतवा सरणे सतवा सरणे शिव गुरु बोलिया. So Shiva Guru is the author of this lyric. And what is he doing? He is saying, Le Parivar Tiri. I went with my whole family. And what it reminds me is about people going on family to Ambedkar's conversion. Baba Sahib converts and there are 5 lakh people, mostly Dalits, mostly Mahars, who go there and convert. So Le Parivar Tiri. So Kabir was also a moment of awakening and conversion, saying, I am sick and tired. I don't want to enter your temples and fight for all that. I find my God where I am. Apni madi mein aap hi dole, khelu sahaj swa ichha. In another song. Apni madi mein, matlab in my own hut, in my own dwelling, in my own little corner. Apni madi mein aap hi dole. I will dance with myself. I will enjoy myself. Everything is inside me. Nothing is outside. It's a Buddhist teaching. There's nothing out there. Everything is here. That's why it's Bhumi Sparsha Mudra, they say. He just touches this and says, this is it. There is no Kaivalyam outside. There is no liberation outside. It has to be experienced. Satava Saranye Siva Guru Bolya Le Parivara Tiri गुराथू जिन्हें ज्ञान की झड़ियां डली वाही झाड़ी तो माने वाही झाड़ी तो माने लागी जो प्यारी अमृत रस की भरी गुराथू जिन्हें ज्ञान ज्ञान झड़िया दही सगा So, more questions or something?
Yes, I think so.
So this is also not a Kabir song. Again, so I feel most of the songs in this book are probably not Kabir songs. So that's called not book of Kabir. But they are Kabir songs. They are sung as Kabir songs. They are remembered as Kabir songs. People have used this chart, and it has happened with Namdev also. What is the desire when you write a Kabir song? So that others will also sing that song and it will circulate. In one Kabir song, telescope comes. In one Kabir song, train comes. Linda Hayes' book is there. Train, was her rifle shot comes in one. His word is like a rifle shot. But in Kabir's time, there is no rifle. Arey, what are you talking about? Then Kabir also met Namdev. How did he meet Namdev? Namdev is 12th century technically. In one song, Meera, Kabir, Namdev, everybody will appear. There is a congregation of these people in the realm of ideas. Sometimes I feel Buddha stole a lot from Kabir. Yeah. But Kabir sang it more memorably. So there is an exchange of these ideas which is what Gail Ombed called seeking Begumpura. What is his alternative vision of equality? Where you want out, not want in. Thank you, temple entry. Oh, you keep your God. Poor Ilayaraja was stopped in Srivilliputtur Andal temple 2 days ago. Of course, you will tell Garbhagraham, even a Brahmin will not be allowed. Understand? And Ilayaraja is very compromising. He said, oh, I understand. I didn't. So, you can be Padma Vibhushan, you can be... Indira Gandhi was also stopped, I will say. So, we should take solace in the fact that another more powerful upper caste person was stopped, rather than thinking, why is anybody being stopped?
Yeah, so this Doha must be Kabir's Doha, I'm quite sure. This is not the Kabir one. So, Poti Pad Pad Jagmua, yeah, Pandit Bhai Na Koi.
Parishu Pandit. Aapka mic off on ho.
I just wanted to ask you about your personal journey in writing this book. So you have mentioned about so many anecdotes.
Can you hear him? Is the mic on for him? The mic is off.
Yeah, I was just asking you your personal journey and personal connection in writing this project. Yeah, so your personal connection in writing the Not Kabir.
I mean, there are many. It's a completely personal book if you look at it, because it's been about 10 years of trying to sing and then translate Kabir. I was not happy with what I saw as. There are many, from Tagore down, many have. In Tagore's 100 plus poems, only 6 are supposed to be authentic. So, authenticity was something that was very befuddling. And when I started singing Kabir, I said, Kabir, this doesn't sound like Banarsi language also. So what is it that I'm singing? And I was listening to a lot through Shabnam Veerman. So her project opened up to, even Vidya Rao is also here. She also features in that. Ye tane thaat tambure ka. So all these Kabirs look like signing on to the idea of attaching themselves, yoking themselves to the idea of Kabir. And if you listen to Fariduddin Ayaz from Karachi, he will tell you, my Kabir is the only Kabir. Nobody knows Kabir. हाँ. And after saying that, मुझे ही कबीर मालूम है, he will also sing in another lyric, मालूम होना ही सबसे बड़ा ना मालूम होना. हाँ, मालूम होना ही. So all these things are like passable in Kabir's mouth. So मैंने नहीं बोला, कबीर ने बोला. तो आजकल मैं भी कुछ भी लिख देता हूँ, बोले मैंने नहीं बोला, बुद्धा ने बोला, कबीर ने बोला, बाबा ने बोला. तो अब क्या है, उनके पीछे छिपना है. हाँ. तो for me it was a double thing. The return to writing poetry and singing happened because of also the controversy around annihilation of caste. I said, chalo, fuck it. Then that's what when Venkatraman Singh Sham met me and he said, "Arey pagal ho, gao, kya kar rahe ho?" Then I said, chalo, I'll do what I can do. And there were mistakes made in that which one learned from. The critique was valid, but social media was not a place I was thinking of spending too much time. So I started singing. Once I started singing and discovering these layers, I was also singing as somebody who publishes and engages and writes and thinks about Ambedkar. So that is a constant. That is what caused the break. So if there was going to be a reunion with music, on what terms will I do it? On my terms, I thought. So I dilly-dallied over finding a guru. First I sang, I lost my voice, I had a vocal cord surgery. People who held my hand at that time are sitting in the audience. It was a tough time for me. For 1 year I couldn't sing even. Then I kept persisting and I resumed. And then after 1.5 years, I found somebody who led me to Vasipuddin Dagar. So as I refined my singing, I refined my translations. So I said I have to keep working on it. And I would write these long notes about when I translated and suddenly I'll start thinking about some song will make me think of how Ambedkar felt when he was kicked out of a Parsi hotel. So Ambedkar seems to hold my hand. That's why he's on the cover. So this wonderful artwork is by Vikrant Bise, my friend, now has become my friend, one of the top artists. I did not have the honor of shaking hands with MF Hussain and such people, but I have the pleasure of singing at his concert and I sang a concert at his opening of his exhibition in Bombay. So this shows Ambedkar apparently holding a book on which on the cover you have a Buddha-like figure and then there is a feather, peacock feather. Where is Kabir? Oh, but this is the not book of Kabir. We have to look for Kabir. This is a book about trying to look for Kabir. So in the process of looking for Kabir, Ambedkar helped me, and inside Kabir I found Buddha hiding. So this is a layered, so this is a woven kind of a book, a tapestry which... Oh, I'm going to sing a very important national anthem later. Yeah. Before Janagana Mana, if you go then... Yeah, you had written down some questions.
Can I sing for 2 minutes?
Oh, that would be an honor. Please.
Please. Before Madam and they leave,
Before you leave.
so maybe people are curious how good I am at music.
Not at all.
तो मैं इजाज़त लेता हूँ से लामा खान साहब से और नईम साहब से 1-2 मिनट के लिए मुझे
2 मिनट में आपकी गाइए टाइम
2 घंटे आप इनसे सुनिए मगर 2 मिनट मेरे संगीत भी सुनिए. There are people sitting and who are better musicians than me. Panduranga Sharma Garu is disciple. Hema Garu has done a lot of work. There may be other musicians who may be who may know better music than me, but my thodi connected to this Sufism that has led to the writing of ghazals in Urdu.
He is a very, what I do every week, I'll call him about some doubt, some raga, something. And he knows his Hindustani music equally well. He just loves music. He doesn't see these distinctions and silos into which it's divided. And he's very familiar with Hindustani ragas, world music. He can sing ghazals. He sang a ghazal too. So,
मैं 2 मिनट
ghazal,
के लिए
please, yeah.
इजाज़त चाहता हूँ आप सुनाने की. आप भी प्ले.
हाँ.
लगता नहीं है जी मेरा उजड़े गया में, लगता नहीं है जी उजड़े दयार में किसकी बनी है आल में न पायदार में। कह दो इन हसरतों से कहीं और जा बसे, कह दो इन हसरतों से कहीं और जा बसे, और जा बसे। इतनी जगह कहाँ है दिल दागदार में, लगता नहीं है मेरा उम्रे दराज मांग के लाए थे 4 दिन, लाए थे 4 दिन। 2 आरज़ू में कट गए 2 इंतजार में, लगता नहीं है जी मेरा। कितना है बदनसीब ज़फ़र दफ़न के लिए, कितना है बदनसीब ज़फ़र दफ़न के लिए, दफ़न के लिए। 2 गज़ ज़मीन भी नमी कुए यार में, लगता नहीं है जी।
That was a wonderful Yaman. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me chance.
No, no,
I
no.
sang because the Sufism has led to, and that's what I believe, the writing of. There are many ghazals which reflect Sufism.
Yeah.
Of course, आशुक माशुक माशुक आप तो बहुत ज़्यादा जानते हैं मेरे से. So that is the human, or whatever Vedanta say, Jivatma, Paramatma, or Ashik, Mashuk. So
Turns
the
it into a lover, beloved.
yeah, relationship between the human and the God, like that. So this is what the Sufism actually says, that everything is same. No difference between, there are no two, there is only one. Even our many sannyasins like Kabir said, Kabir, I wanted to actually, thinner than water, yeah, it is on the cover page, and fiercer than fire. So I will first tell you what I understood, and then I will ask you what more you meant. Thinner than water means pure knowledge. Even our Vedanta talks about pure knowledge. That is the highest form of knowledge. So what can be purer than water? It is only pure knowledge. The second one is fierce. That is fire, fiercer than fire. So actually Kabir believes in 2 things most. That is one, everyone should aspire for pure knowledge. That is purer than water. और दूसरी बात, and that is जो प्यार के प्यासी हैं, the one who is the desire of love. So there is many philosophers, of course, they give us the importance of love. Love not in the man-woman love, but any form of love. That is loving everything you see. That is when you reach the highest form of your mind, there is nothing but love. Just as there is nothing but pure knowledge or abstract. The highest form of that thought leads to अब आप किसी को भी प्यार करिए. So that is how Kabir is fiercer than love. That means he is the fire. He sees fire in every. He's thirst of. He is burning for. Seeking love. That is what I understand. I do not know names of.
I would say, look at what Kabir has to say. These are lines from Hindi. जल से पतला कौन है, कौन अगन से तेज। जल से पतला कौन है, कौन अगन से तेज। कौन भवे से भारी, कौन काजल से कारी। Mahesaram sings this in some other raga. You sang Yaman, so I'm putting it in Yaman. So answers that he gives are these. ज्ञान जल सू पतला है, ज्ञान जल सू पतला है। क्रोध अगन से तेज। पाप भवे से भारी, कलंक काजल से कारी। So those are the answers. So the first answer was yours. ज्ञान, more than water. जल से पतला ज्ञान होता है जो दिखता नहीं है। आप आदमी बैठे हो सामने, जब तक आप बोलोगे नहीं, कुछ गाओगे नहीं, कुछ बकोगे नहीं, तब नहीं पता चलता कि आपके अंदर क्या है। तो जल से पतला ज्ञान है। अब ये कबीर ने लिखा या कबीर के नाम पे किसी ने लिखा, हमको नहीं पता। ये महेसाराम के गुरु ने उसको बताया होगा। Any question for it?
Probably people would also like you to sing the song. But before you go and sing, I just wanted to talk about, since I read the book and it was really personal, and also that many of the rich anecdotes that you brought in, and you also juxtaposed the caste into it. You brought Buddha into it. You also brought Ambedkar into Kabir and so on. So how relevant do you think Kabir is for the modern generation?
I think, if you give somebody, I feel, what happens with music and poetry is it has a direct appeal to the heart. If you can write an entire annihilation of caste and say, even in Ambedkar's time it didn't sell well, it didn't transform minds, but a little song, इसे शब्द का बाण बोलते हैं ना कबीर साहब, तो वो शब्द का बाण, वो चोट जो है वो जल्दी लगता है। तो फॉर मी, मुझे लगा कि अगर मैं नव्याना का काम को थोड़ा ये गा के बता दूं लोगों को, हाँ प्लीज़, हमारा किताब पेंगुइन में छापा है, क्योंकि हम खुद का किताब हम नव्याना में नहीं छापते थे, छापना अच्छा नहीं लगा। ये देख लेते कि कहाँ मेरिट ही नहीं होगा, फिर मैं खुद अपना ही किताब छाप रहा हूँ तो क्या, it's very nepotistic. So I said, let's see if somebody really likes what I like. And so I also got it audited, reviewed by many people who ended up writing blurbs for it. So first I wanted a peer review committee. Like सब पढ़ के बताओ कि क्या क्या करना है, क्या क्या improve करना है. So I did that. So for me it was a journey which was parallel and interwoven with the Navyana journey. So it's not separate from that. And for me, the need to talk about Kabir and Yalgar, there is a group in Bombay. There are many people. There is Kabir Kalaman. All these are Dalit-led groups which are reclaiming Kabir. So Kabir is not just about. And there's the lyric that I earlier sang was set to music by Kumar Gandhar. So Kumar Gandhar was only standard classical raga Brahmin musician who is there in the book. Other than that, everybody is a folk singer. So yet, how do they all come together? What is it that Kabir, how is that Kabir unites, and when Kumarji dies, all the folk singers go and sing for his funeral. Hum Pardesi Panchi Baba. So it's a mixed thing. For me, this personal anecdote business is also a way of storytelling. I didn't want to write an academic book, though I was
after due consideration, I gave these references. There are quite a lot of notes and references about where I got these ideas. There are a lot of references to Ambedkar, Eliot, all kinds of thinkers, including YouTubers. So I didn't think knowledge is among only people who sit in universities. So I went to the people who sing. So that's how I found my career. Mehrotra has done a fine translation. Many have done. Vinay Dharwadkar, Linda Hess is there. But still, they were looking at the books on or of Kabir, by Kabir, written in the name of Kabir. Even the Buddha's ideas were put together in the form of books 300-400 years after he passed. How do you know exactly how he said this, how he did not say this? We don't know. So I'll sing a Kabiri song. This is again Kabiri, na? So we'll close with this because I think some of you will be hungry. What's the time? How much time? 8:30. So we have some time. अरे बाबा देखो क्या हुआ. Which Baba? When I said Bhim Bhim, did I say Komaram Bhim or Jai Bhim means which? Both Bhim. Komaram Bhim is also not bad. अरे बाबा, अरे बाबा, अरे बाबा देखो क्या हुआ. तू सच्चा जग झूठा, तू सच्चा जग झूठा. अरे बाबा देखो क्या हुआ. तू सच्चा जग झूठा, तू सच्चा जग झूठा. बामन खटिया वैश्य शूद्र पंचम से गोमूत्र अच्छा. बामन खटिया वैश्य शूद्र पंचम से गोमूत्र अच्छा. बामन खटिया वैश्य शूद्र पंचम से गोमूत्र अच्छा. यहाँ लाश लिए बहती गंगा, लाश लिए बहती गंगा. यहाँ लाश लिए, यहाँ लाश लिए बहती गंगा. राम के नाम हो, बताओ. राम के नाम हो दंगा, राम के नाम हो दंगा. कर किसकी हम पूजा, कर किसकी अब निंदा. कर किसकी हम पूजा, कर किसकी अब निंदा. ओ आजाद परिंदा, ओ आजाद परिंदा. अरे बाबा देखो क्या हुआ. तू सच्चा जग झूठा, तू सच्चा जग झूठा. बामन खटिया वैश्य शूद्र पंचम से गोमूत्र अच्छा. गोमूत्र बहुत अच्छा है. वो 400 रुपये में मेरा किताब भी 400 रुपये में बिक रहा है. गोमूत्र भी अमेजोन पे ही बिक रहा है. सब लोग कुछ अमेजोन पे मिलता है तुम्हारा किताब? हाँ, अमेजोन में गोमूत्र भी मिल रहा है. और ऑर्गेनिक A2 कौ का और अच्छा है, ले लो, पी लो. बामन खटिया वैश्य शूद्र पंचम से गोमूत्र अच्छा. यहाँ लाश लिए बहती गंगा. राम के नाम हो दंगा, राम के नाम हो दंगा. यहाँ भीम के नाम हो दंगा. Ramabai Ambedkar firing many in the name of Bhim. So much danga also happens, unfortunately. कर किसकी हम पूजा, कर किसकी अब निंदा. ओ आजाद परिंदा. जात को तोड़ प्रबोध की ओर, जात को तोड़ प्रबोध की ओर. गाओ हम संग जय भीम. जात को तोड़ प्रबोध की ओर. गाओ हम संग जय भीम. जय भीम, जय भीम, जय भीम. गाओ हम संग जय भीम. जय जय भीम जय भीम जय भीम जय 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 भीम 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 भीम
1 minute for me.
Please, sir.
I would like to thank very nice composition you have made. Very nice.
Tagore Sahab gave us a geography lesson. I thought we need a political lesson also.
So, for those who, I was for the first time reading this book. Every page is interesting, and once you start, you will not leave the book. And I would like to add that Uppu Kappurammu Nokka Nundu Chuda Chuda Ruchula. That is a signature. Everyone knows about Vemana. Similarly, Kal kare so aaj kare so ab. That's what that is the most famous. Everyone knows that. So that is how we should be introduced to Kabir. And he was Anand has played interestingly in that book. Like that, there are so many things which reflect his sense of humor, high sense of humor. Anand says that क्योंकि कबीर says that क़यामत होगी कब हम नहीं जानते तो so he says that कल करे सो आज क्यों क़यामत तो किसी वक्त आने वाली है तो आज करे सो कल कर doesn't make any
परसों
difference.
करे सो नरसों पल में परलय होगा तो काहे काहे करूं अब why should I do something now when so this whole thing of जल्दी जल्दी करो this sounds like some corporate ethic no काल करे सो आज कर maybe Kabir didn't say such thing.
No, Kabir said that क़यामत आने वाली है so do things quickly. If you want to do tomorrow, do it now. Even when Ravana Brahma was dying, Rama asked Lakshmana, his younger brother, to go and ask Ravana, because Ravana Brahma is a great knowledge seeker. And the only message, even our Hindu scriptures say, is not desirable. That is, you should not delay anything. If you want to do, you do it now. So that is what even he says, Kabir says, that कल कौन जाने कब क़यामत आएगी. Maybe there may be a catastrophe tomorrow, so do it now. But Anand says that if क़यामत is किसी और आने वाले है तो आज क्यों कल भी कर सकते हैं. So that's what
आज क्यों करने का
that's what
लेकिन आज किताब खरीद लो हाँ ये मत सोचना कि क्योंकि कल क़यामत आ गया तो मेरा किताब नहीं बिकेगा.
so that's very interesting of
I know.
thank you.
Thank you.
Very quickly before we wrap up, I think it was a very lovely conversation, and also just wanted to know what are your hopes for the readers of not the Kabir book. So what do you think that they will carry with them?
I mean, the book has been out only for 2 weeks now. Thank you, Sharma Garu.
Yeah.
So the book has been out for about 2-3 weeks now. Only from December 1st was it become available. So some readers are reading, some feedback has come, some people are calling me for conversations, and I mean, I wanted Arvind Mehrotra to read the book before it got, I wanted Vidya also to read the book before it got published and tell me where I'm going wrong. But they have read it, some of them have read it after it got published and said things in public, said things to me. Some of people are putting up, not yet a big review or anything has not yet come. It's all supposed to come because it's also year-end rush. Everybody is on holiday or everybody is making lists of what is the best of the year. As if the world ends every time on December 31st and then begins again in January. So yeah, I would like to know from you and readers as such what you make of it. It also is an invitation for you to make your Kabir, to become Kabir, to be like Kabir. It's not about saying if I can do this, you can do this. Learn to rhyme, learn to play with words, and you have to find the child in you for all this. You cannot say I'm a serious, and I also wear my Kabir cap. If I wear it I feel like doing it 24/7, this music and poetry. But then people are suffering already because of me at my home. I mean, yeah. So
So I have to. I like this balance that I managed to strike between work and this, because it's my work in Navyana that informs how I approach Kabir and stuff. And I'm not going to say move on now. There's a book due on, I would say, Tiruvalluvar, Tirukkural, which I'm singing a lot.
எல்லா விளக்கும் விளக்கல்ல, எல்லா விளக்கும் விளக்கல்ல, சான்றோர்க்கு பொய்யா விளக்கே விளக்கு, எல்லா விளக்கும் விளக்கல்ல, சான்றோர்க்கு பொய்யா விளக்கே விளக்கு. The Punjabi woman listens to this and she thinks I'm singing Arabic. Huh? Because it sounds like Allah, Allah, oh Allah, जल्ले शान अल्लाह, तेरा नाम लिए मेरी होवे तसल्ला, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह, ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह, मुहम्मद रसूल अल्लाह, रिमझिम बरसेगा तजल्ला, इसमें एक और एक पेज कविता है। राग से शब्द के सांस फूले, राग से शब्द के सांस फूले, राग के शब्द के सांस फूले, प्यार के मन से मीत मिले, राग से शब्द का सांस फूले, राग से शब्द का सांस और उसका मानी दोनों फूलता। जब इन्होंने जफर को गाया तो वो पढ़ने से बेहतर होता है। कबीर को भी इसलिए पोती पढ़ पढ़ जगमुआ नहीं, कबीर को गा के उसको सुनना चाहिए। हम पोती तो हमने बनाया, उसको भी कर दो। हाँ, दैट्स व्हाई इट्स अ नॉट बुक, पोती जो नहीं है। चलो मैं तो गाता रहूँगा सुबह तक चाहे तो। थैंक यू एवरीबडी for coming. If you have any questions right now or after reading the book, you all know me. You can look me up. If those of you who are new to me, navyana.org, just add Anand to that and send me a mail. I'll be very happy to hear from you. Thank you everybody. Thank you Lama Khan. Thank you particularly Tirupati Garu for coming all the way. He has come from Warangal by bus for this. And I'm so honored that he sang too, and I've heard him sing this very ghazal at home. He knows Saigal songs, he knows everything. He just is a crazy music guy. He listens to everything and knows everything. He just pretends that he knows it, not at all.
It's very interesting that नमाज जो पढ़ते हैं, एक्चुअली सऊदी अरेबिया में जो नमाज पढ़ाई जाती है वो मैं पहली बार करीमनगर में मुफ्तीन साहब बोल के हैं, सिंगर है। तो व्हेन ही sang namaz, that was more highly melodious than even some of our classical compositions. That was the first time I sang the pure style of singing Namaz. That's what I wanted to add because you were taking the name of Allah. So, thank you.
थैंक यू ऑल
All right.
अल्लाह जय भीम सब ले लिया नाम तो हम मतलब अति नेशनल है नॉट एंटी नेशनल और अंति नेशनल देयर इज अनदर वे ऑफ सेइंग अंति नेशनल लास्ट नेशनल थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी थैंक यू
Yes, thank you, Anand, for this very wonderful experimentation that you have done, concert conversation. Thank you, audience, for your lovely
थैंक
time.
यू एवरीबॉडी फॉर कमिंग
Yeah.
थैंक यू
Do buy the book. The book is available and he's also available here to sign up the copies. Thank you and have a good night.